What it be, everybody? It's an early live. It's live. I'm going early, and that's throwing you all off. I'm sure it's going to freak people out, but I wanted to get things done early, and I wanted to seize an opportunity because I'm not here alone. I'm actually here with some friends from Atlantis Water Gardens. Before we introduce them, I'm going to give my shout outs as I always do. What up, Coco's Critter, Joshua, Joseph, Pierce, Danielle, Luke, Jacob, Cody Malone. What up? You're getting your shout outs. Yolo Fish from Scotland. It's a brown blick, moonlick, Nick the Nick, or something like that. My Scotsman from Glasgow taught me that, and I butchered it. Muriel Mazzeo. Sup, Kenan? What are you getting? Hold on. I'm getting 3 maps. Burnt Spoon's getting Burnt Spoon. It's getting 3 map turtles. Interesting screen name. What else do we got here? 3 map turtles. Ori Mate, someone there from Australia. Listen. So I'm coming live because I think today's going to be a fun little live, informative. I think it's important. You guys know the pond, right? We love the pond. I love the pond. It's a lot of fun. But I've got with me Jack from Atlantis Water Gardens. You can check him out. He helped Paul Cuffaro with his pond build.
Yes.
And they're in Florida because coming up tomorrow on Paul's channel, you're going to see a really cool build that these guys did, another pond.
Yeah.
We're going pond crazy in Jupiter, right, Jack?
Yeah.
So, Jack, tell me a little bit about yourself and what you're doing up there in New Jersey with Atlantis Water Gardens. Any of you in the Northeast, check him out. You also got a YouTube channel.
I do.
Tell everyone where to see it.
Atlantis Water Gardens on YouTube. So I'm down here from New Jersey. I'm a water feature builder. I came down about 3 weeks ago and helped Paul with his initial big pond build with Greg Whitstock and the guys from Aquascape. And then I just came back down with a couple friends of mine to help Paul with his mini pond.
There they are, April, and Ralph. And let me tell you something, Ralph is just as bright and cheery as that shirt. Okay, Ralph touched my electric fence. You'll have to check out Atlantis Water Gardens video. Yeah, went for it, man. Paul's coming up, guys. You guys want to see Paul? All right, hold on. Let me show you what Paul's doing. We'll get back to Atlantis Water Gardens in a second. We're going to learn something here today, but let me show you Paul. Let me show you how hard of a worker Paul is. Okay, everybody, you ready? Let's sneak up on the little cute bastard. Here he goes. There he is. Look. There he is. Working hard or hardly working. What do you think? Paul, say hello to everyone. They were asking for you.
What up, what up?
Yeah, Paul, what are you working on, dude?
Yo, this video, okay, I started late. Oh my gosh, it was like 12 in the afternoon. I got to upload today, so I hopped on the computer. It is currently 2:31 p.m. here in South Florida, and yeah, I've got to get this video up within the next hour and a half because I already scheduled up people for 4 o'clock.
All right, man. Well, you're getting a lot of what's up, Paul, a lot of I love yous.
You guys too, and this video will be up at 4 today.
4 o'clock today. Eastern Standard Time, so don't screw that up, people. We're going to leave. He loves you. We're going to let him do his thing. Well, maybe we'll see him on the way out. But, okay, so there's your little Paul. You got a little sex appeal for the girls out there. We got a little Paul in there. Let's get back to talking about...
Just me.
Yeah, you're sexy, dude. And in a middle-aged kind of guy, way like me. All right, so we're going to learn something. Here we are. You guys know I love my Aquascape pond. You're a certified Aquascape contractor.
Indeed.
I think we've developed a friendship here today, and I'm sure that I'm going to be going up to Jersey and seeing what you build. Yeah. You said you have a turtle pond in your store.
I do. So first of all, thank you for having me. I mean,
My
this
pleasure.
is amazing that we're able to go around here and give us a tour of the place. I have a turtle pond. I've had turtles now for about 5 or 6 years. They're indoors, so it's a controlled environment, and I love what you're doing here. I'd love to have them outside, but building these enclosures is not possible where I'm at. So I have a small plexiglass enclosure that keeps them inside our situation. So I have 4 painted and 1 red-ear slider.
Okay.
I don't know a whole lot about turtles.
No problem, dude.
These were something that people were trying to get rid of because they were, in-house pets. I'm sure you deal with that a lot. And they don't know what to do with them, so they brought them to us, and I built a little pond, and now we've got turtles for about 5 years. I've kept them alive.
That's good, dude.
Which,
5 years, you're doing something right. Yeah, it's funny. The turtles in a pond, guys, you know this. They're just going to thrive. They're going to do really well. I'm going to bring in April and Ralph. Come on, squeeze in here, guys. These guys are from different parts of the country. If you're out in Arizona, why don't you tell folks where you can go to get a water feature?
Go check us out on Pondscapes AZ, and we're out in the Southeast Valley, just southeast of Phoenix.
So guys, what I like about this whole thing is that, I love turtles, I love ponds, I love animals that live in water. So you can expect to see different things on the channel. When I get out to Arizona, we're definitely going to want to visit you and see what you're doing in a desert environment with water and what kind of animals you can keep outdoors in Arizona. We got folks from all over the place, so that's pretty cool. April, where are you from?
I'm from New Hampshire.
New Hampshire, there you go.
The mountains.
The mountains, yeah. So you're using a lot of local rock and stuff.
Yes, we are.
That's
yeah.
very cool. So you can create these really cool waterfalls. And
Yeah.
growing up in the Northeast, I would often get up to New England. A lot of beautiful brooks and streams. So
Yes.
you replicate that
Yeah, we have one that runs right around our house, and we do our best to look at it before we go out and build
and get inspired.
copy it.
Yeah, very cool. What's the name of your business? You and your husband do.
Naturescapes.
Naturescape. So I want you guys to check this all out because the only way we get better at building enclosures and ponds and squeeze in, guys. The only way we get better is by going out there and seeing what everyone else is doing, and that's what I like to do. So right now, does anyone? Let's use this time wisely. Do you guys have any questions? Are you from the the Southwest? Are you from New Jersey or the Northeast? Do you guys want to build a pond? Right now is the best time to ask your pond questions. So if you have any questions about ponds, I'd be more than happy to answer them with these folks. In the meantime, let's flip it and I can show you guys what's going on with my pond. It's doing well. Let's see. I'm really stoked on it, man. Night Thinker says her stepmother loves my videos, said I'm amazing. Thank you, Night Thinker, and tell your stepmother I said hello. Very cool. How about building a pond in Hawaii? Have you guys ever built ponds in Hawaii?
No, we haven't. That'd be a great opportunity.
That would be a great, and I think it needs turtles. If you want to fly us all the way out to Hawaii, we will come to Hawaii.
That's right.
No place is too far, except, oh wait, hold on. We got a question. Here we go. YouTube is asking, how do you prevent green water?
That's a really broad question.
Broad question. Here we go.
So one of the things you want to do is consider how you're building your pond, and you want to have a couple main components. You're going to have mechanical filtration, which is usually going to be a skimmer, a biological filter, which here on Kenan's pond, he's got a biofalls, or something that's going to provide surface area for beneficial bacteria to colonize and then help strip the nutrients out of the pond, which essentially is going to help starve out algae. Algae is a plant, and it needs nutrients to grow, and it grows really well in a pond if you're not taking away those nutrients. So the filtration is important. Bacteria, which is what functions in the filter, is the mainstay of the pond. And then you have aquatic plants, and fish actually play a role in the pond too, because they're the janitors, like they are here for you. Your cichlids eat string algae, right? So all those things working together help create a low maintenance ecosystem pond, and essentially you can then starve out the algae, which eliminates the green water. You take away one of those components and you're trying to make up for it with something else, and that's usually when it's not such a fun pond owning experience.
All right, now we had another question about a pond. This was a good question in my opinion. If I can get back to it, let me find. Okay, so PJ asks, to add a pump to a small preformed pond or load it with plants. How about my two friends over my left shoulder? What do you guys think? Would you add a lot of plants or a pump? I think he's asking what's better for filtration. I'm going to go ahead and guess both would probably be something you'd want to do.
Exactly. Yeah, you want to move that water. You want to add aeration, and plants in the pond help add aeration and suck the nutrients out. So plants, circulation, both are the same things as what Jack was talking about.
All right, very cool. Yeah, you definitely need all the components. Like he said, if you remove one, you're not going to get the full feature or the full ecosystem. Someone just asked, I forgot who it was. I'm sorry if so, no shout out, but you were asking if I'm going to put the fly river turtle back in the pond. I am not. I don't want to risk it. I'm so happy I got it back. What I am going to do, though, is build, you're going to have a lot to feast your eyes and ears on soon, folks, when I'm able to make the announcement. Let's just say there's going to be a lot of new enclosures being built very, very soon. So let me go to another question I saw whiz by here. I want to just check this out. Ben's Channel 2004 is asking, can you make an indoor pond with a kiddie pool?
You can make a pond out of anything as long as it holds water. It's going to come down to, like I said before, having those main components that actually make the pond function. So you could put a kiddie pool in the house and put some fish in it, but if you don't add filtration or a way to keep the water clean and the fish healthy, I don't know what kind of an experience you're going to have with it.
Gotcha. Okay. Now we had someone from Texas, and I know you're going to Texas tonight, right there, Ralph?
Right.
He's going to go hang out with his brother. Big or little?
Big brother.
Big brother. There you go. Everyone's got to have a big brother. I got two, and they still beat me up unmercifully. Anyway, there was a question, and that question was, what would be some good fish for a 400-gallon pond in Texas. What do you think, guys and girls? What do you think?
Something small, like goldfish. You know, a lot of people have the misconception that fish grow to the size of their environment, which is not true 100%. They'll grow based on how much food they get fed. We've done pond remodels on very small ponds that have no space for fish to move around, and it's like, where did these fish come from? I had one customer say, they've always been in this pond. All the fish were touching each other, and she fed them multiple times a day. So, you know, if you want to keep fish small and keep the pond healthy, don't feed so much.
Gotcha. All right. So two things that I have to talk. One's a question. I'll get to it in a second, but I just want to shout out to Kai. It's his birthday, and his mom wanted me to say happy birthday to Kai. So happy birthday, Kai. Everyone wish Kai a happy birthday. It's K-A-I. I think that's Kai, right?
Yeah.
Kai, it's a cool
Sounds
name.
about right.
Sounds right. Now, then someone asked me, again, guys, I can't remember all your screen names, so I apologize, but I saw another good question. They asked Kenan, is it easier to maintain a large fish tank or large pond? I'm going to start, and then I'm going to go ahead and switch it over to you guys. In my opinion, a pond is actually easier because you're allowing certain things like plants, which are difficult to set up inside, to really help you with some of that filtration. And also another thing is, we were talking about it earlier, is volume of water makes things easier, believe it or not. I have probably a medium-sized pond, a small to medium-sized pond here. You can kind of notice when things are starting to go wrong. And as you mentioned earlier, Jack, you can take precautions or react to those changes, easier with a larger body of water. Is that right?
Absolutely. So when you have a smaller body of water, things happen very fast. With a larger body of water, like you just mentioned, Kenan, you can see things start to happen and you can counteract it before it gets out of control. So I would say it's definitely easier to take care of a pond, which is going to be outside, because it's a larger body of water, and you can make incremental adjustments if something's happening, as opposed to a fish tank where I've seen fish tanks where you just have fish kills the next day because things happen so quickly, or green water, or whatever the case may be. So I'm going pond on this one.
All right, very cool, man. I'm sure Ralph and April would go pond too. I'm going to flip it, and we're going to answer questions still, but I want to get mobile. I would love to show you some animals because, guys, I don't want you to get bored with just us talking heads. It's always fun to see animals. You see what I've done here? I created a little turtle playpen, a little nursery, if you will, for these beautiful Timor snake-neck turtles. Let's pull them out. I don't know if you guys have seen this yet. And I did see some more pond questions, and we will get to them. But here are some beautiful little Timor snake necks. I'm really excited about this, guys, because I put them out, and since I put them out, they are just doubling in size. They're getting so much bigger, and they're just much more spunky and healthy. What I do then is, since I built this, it's large enough to where the minnows or guppies, as you can see, the little minnows and guppies hanging out there, they will swim through, and these guys are actually catching them and eating them. I've placed it close to where the skimmer is here, so there is a current, and the fish kind of ride that current right through here, and these guys are kind of getting some natural food, which I like. They're getting natural sun. They can sunbathe right here, and he'll jump off, I'm sure, in a moment. But I think that's it's just a quick idea I came up with to kind of like make use of all the benefits of having the pond and allowing these animals to have more of a naturalistic life. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. What else do we have? Turtle Girl. Yes, this is pothos. It is not poisonous to these animals, so you don't have to worry about it. Chen Yathan is asking, how many hours do I have to run the pump to keep it well oxygenated? Well, that depends on a lot. That depends on what kind of pond you have. If it's like mine, this pond is running 24/7. Let's go over to the biofalls. The biofalls, guys, is actually pretty much the filter of my pond. So, Jack, I know you could speak more about the biofalls and keeping that running. Why don't you tell everyone what exactly it's up to?
The pump question is one we get quite often. So if the pump is running your filter, it has to run 24/7, because as soon as you shut it down, you're not providing oxygen to your beneficial bacteria, which live in your filter. And every hour that the waterfall is not running, the colony starts to die. So if you're shutting off your waterfall every night for a number of hours and you're killing that bacteria colony, you're trying to restart your pond every day. And you're not going to have a consistent outcome when you're doing that. But if you're just using the pump to run some jets or maybe an accessory waterfall, then sure, you can turn it on and off.
All right, very cool. I just want to shout out Anthony Santoro. He just donated $1.99. Thank you so much, Anthony. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching the channel. We appreciate it when you guys support us with the super chat. You can also go to my Patreon page, patreon.com/Kamp Kenan. If you guys would like to help us out to continue to bring you all the videos that hopefully you are enjoying. We're having a real fun day today. I'm really excited that Jack's here, as well as April and Ralph, because what I saw these guys on Paul's channel. I become a fan of Paul. As you guys know, we've collabed. We're actually going to collab tomorrow. You'll be excited about that because he's going to need some turtles, don't you think? We got to get Paul some turtles. So there you go. Shazzy Reptiles is in school right now. Shazzy, don't get caught and have your phone taken away. What's Jonas Galvez? Thank you so much. Jonas Galvez just donated $20. Thank you so much. The turtle playpen is cool. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate your hard-earned money. We definitely appreciate it, guys. We're trying to give you some fun content for all us animal lovers out there, pond lovers, nature lovers. We're trying to do our best out here. I'm going to wrap this up, guys. I think we've done a lot. I think oh, look, I want to show you this. I found this in my other pond. It was at the bottom of my other pond. So what I did was I ripped it out, and now it lives in the new pond. Don't you think that's a cool piece of wood? The fish like it, and my little Badiger Borneensis are loving it, the painted river terrapin. How about this, guys? Let's go submersible for the last few moments of the, we're talking about a pond. Let's go into the pond. Can you do me a favor, April? Would you mind opening the door? I want to make sure we have the best signal possible. So we're going to go underwater, and let's see what's happening here. We're going 3, 2, 1. Hope we don't go out. Hold on, guys. It's all right. It'll come back on. All right, you guys there still? Sorry about that. All right, so just sprinkle a little bit of that food. Sprinkle a little bit of that food right there. All right, can you guys see? This is how we're gonna end, with some cichlids eating. I'm pushing my Wi-Fi capabilities. We are underwater, another underwater live. All right, everyone. I think that's gonna do it for Kamp Kenan here today. So I hope you guys had fun with our live video. I hope you guys like the fish. I know I do. I want to thank Jack from Atlantis Water Gardens, Pondscapes from out there in Arizona, Ralph, and Natural what?
Naturescapes.
Naturescapes. There you go. April from Naturescapes. All right, everyone. Thanks so much. Oh, let's say goodbye. Let's say goodbye to this guy. Say goodbye, Paul. Yeah, the wet camera's dripping everywhere, man. We'll see you guys later, everybody. See you later. Bye now.